Are your employees breaking out in cold sweats every time they see a certain manager's name appear on a Slack notification? If so, your organization might have a micromanager problem. Let's break down how to spot them, and more importantly, how to help them retire their magnifying glasses. Micromanagement doesn't announce itself with a trumpet fanfare. It hides behind phrases like, "Let me tweak that for you," or "Send me every draft so I can see it." Before you know it, your team is frustrated, disengaged, and asking the coffee shop down the street if they're hiring. So what is a micromanager? A micromanager is a leader who constantly oversees and intervenes in the daily tasks of their team members. Picture this. Sarah, your star marketing coordinator, presents her latest campaign idea. Before she can even say timeline, her manager is halfway through a monologue about font size and paragraph spacing. Sarah's face says it all. This isn't development, it's demoralization with a side of frustration. Micromanagers aren't supervillains twirling their mustaches while petting evil-looking cats on their laps. They're usually well-meaning individuals who struggle with trust or fear failure. The irony? By over-controlling, managers are actually telling their team, "I trust you like an umbrella in a hurricane." How do you know if you've got a micromanager on your hands? Here are a few telltale signs. Reluctance to delegate. This manager hoards tasks like they're precious family heirlooms. Frequent check-ins that are really inspections. Employees start timing how long they have after submitting a report before the ping of doom arrives. Nitpicking details that don't matter. If the team spent more time discussing slide transitions than the content itself, you know who's behind it. Lack of trust in team decisions. If a manager second guesses decisions or reverses them without discussion, that's micromanagement waving a red flag. Requiring approval for minor tasks. When sending a routine email requires the manager's green light, it's less about oversight and more about control. Understanding why someone micromanages is step one to helping them change. Maybe they rose to leadership quickly and feel out of their element, or maybe they equate control with competence. Whatever the underlying reason, here are a few tips to help you deal with the micromanagers at your organization. First and foremost, approach micromanagers with empathy. The goal here isn't to label them as control freaks, but to guide them toward healthier leadership. Encourage the use of collaboration tools. Get project management softwares that put tasks and progress out in the open for all to see. This way, micromanagers can feel looped in without lurking or hovering. And hey, it might finally put an end to those just checking in emails that scream, "I don't trust you." Set boundaries for communication. Help micromanagers establish guidelines for reasonable communication, with rules like no late night messages or expecting responses faster than a TikTok trend. This way, employees can feel empowered instead of being on high alert for every little business emergency, like that one time someone used Comic Sans in the presentation slides. Encourage open communication. Micromanagers often have really valuable insights to offer when they're shared constructively. These insights can elevate team performance, so encourage an environment where guidance is given in a supportive manner. At moments when employees are open to feedback, support open door policies and seamless communication channels that make reaching out feel inviting, not like trying to schedule an audience with the king. And have your leaders ask for candid feedback. It's a necessary gut check to see how their employees really feel about them. Kicking the micromanagement habits in your organization takes work, but it's so worth it. Swap control for collaboration and watch your team transform from stressed out underperformers to the rock stars they were meant to be. If you're ready to invest in leadership development and foster a culture where trust leads the way, download our free guide, How to Experience Mindful Leadership at Work, linked in the video description below. And be sure to visit wellhub.com for more strategies made just for HR leaders like you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Wellbeing Workplace for more videos like this from Wellhub. I'm Lauren with the Wellhub team. We'll see you next time.